Hello friends, welcome back to New Toy Tuesday, the weekly series where I show you a new toy on, you guessed it, Tuesday. This week's new toy is some Spellbinders dies I picked up at Hobby Lobby on sale. I really don't need more words, but I love this font and I like how skinny they are. So we've got quite a few words in here. Happy birthday, sending hugs, miss you, congrats, all kinds of things for you. So we're going to use these and then these sweet little flowers. And they actually go really well with another Spellbinders flower set that I have, but we're just going to use these today. We're going to do two quick slimline cards. Yep, I jumped on the bandwagon for a minute anyway. I've already cut down some cardstock to cut our flowers and things with. Using, again, the In Full Bloom from Close to My Heart that I have, because I love it. Look at it. So one card we're going to do a little stenciling on the background, and the other card we're going to use patterned paper with. First things first, though, let's do some cutting, because I want to play with these. Alrighty, so we've got our cutting plate that has the sticky grid on it. Hold these puppers in place. And I'm going to cut a whole bunch and stash them, what I have left over with the Close to My Heart paper collection. Because I plan to order more of this paper because I'm in love with it. So, figure I'll just keep as much as I can to add to it. So we're going to do the flowers. Let's do all these flowers. Gotta love some sticky grid, do. Okay, oh man, tiny, teeny. Oh, they're so cute and precious. And we'll do, I cut these sheets down to 4x4. So we'll do a 4x4 square of yellow. And a 4x4 square of, we'll do some gray. We'll do the little flower centers with gray. And we'll do our little sprig with gray. Now I don't have a green that goes with this paper pack, so I think I'm gonna do, no, not that one. Is use the back of this and just use some of that aqua pattern. All right, so I'm gonna go cut this first round and we'll be back and see what we think. Let's see. Oh my heavens, I need some little trays. Yeah, we're gonna put all this stuff in little trays as we take it off because it is tiny. All right, so there we've got flower centers. Now I'm not worried about dividing them up like different flower centers. I'm going to put all flower centers in one, all the flowers in one. Just do that. All right, sticky grid, you stay put. You're supposed to live on this mat plate. Oh my. Look at the detail that they cut. I think that's so cool. Yeah, I've been using Spellbinders products since way back in the very beginning with the very first Wizard machine. That thing was so cool. It was loud. It was noisy, but it was a lot of fun to use. And then they slightly redesigned it, made it a little lighter weight. And I got the second one, and then, you know, the Big Shot came out and I made the switch, but I have a soft spot in my heart for Spellbinders. I'd really like to get a platinum machine. I like the way they look, and I know that's not a good reason to buy a new machine, so that's why I haven't bought one, because Even I feel a little silly, but they're cute. I would like one. Okay, let's move these around a little bit so we can rotate this yellow paper and get some more. Use up all your cardstock, especially when you're a crafter on a budget, yo. Okay, let's see how this is gonna fit. All right, put this guy over. Do a little check, check, check. And these kids over. This one can go right beside that. I think that should do it. Yes. Here we go. Sticky grid's the bomb because it keeps it in place. And put this way. Okay, we'll go for round 2. Here we go, round 2. One off. All our little flowers. No, that one didn't quite cut all the way through, did it? That's right, I can trim it. Oh, you know, it's bad positioning on my cutting plate. It's totally my fault. Bad girl. All right, well, it's okay. Pop that out. This one. See, I have it too close to that edge. I shouldn't have done that. I knew better. Go. This flower out. These are just so darling. And like I said, I'm just going to make a whole bunch, and then I'll, since they're the colors of this paper, I'll keep them with the paper, but generally I would add them to the die cut stash. Okay, so let's cut some more. All right, now, there we go, kids. Let's do some of this lighter aqua color. I'm going to cut everything from this light aqua color. And, you know, and maybe even we're going to add this leafy sprig in here. And isn't that pretty? Oh, so pretty. How about leaves? But you know what? Let's just cut everything in the light aqua color because it's a beautiful color. And who says you can't have light aqua leaves, right? Okay. That should all fit. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, look at them just popping out of there. Okay. So we've got leafy sprig or regular sprig. I'm gonna put the sprigs together just like I have all the flower centers together. Oh heavens, those leaves are tiny. These are, Amy might have to take her glasses off to see them tiny. Wowzer. Oh, they're precious. Oh. Oh, I'm so in love. go. Let's see. Tiny leaf. Oh, tiny leaves. I love them. Okay. I love the detail that these companies are putting into these dies now. Which, I mean, Spellbinders has been doing it for, gosh, however long they've been in business, almost 20 years, I think. But everyone else is caught up, and it's just beautiful, beautiful. Dies have come such a long way since when I first started with just giant, basic, cartoony kitty shapes. Now they're fancy. Here Arts actually calls theirs fancy dies, and I'm like, yep, fancy's the word. Nothing wrong with fancy. All right, more leaves. Let's see. I'm gonna get my actual die cut pick out. Might be better. Sorry, I know you can hear me rolling in my chair. I think I'm gonna put a rug in here. I have bought one rug, and it was pink, hot pink, and it was fluffy. But dude, you could not vacuum the paper scraps out of that fluffy rug, so it went bye-bye. I would like a rug in here, but I think it needs to be flat, not fluffy. All right. Let's see how much more we can get out of the scrap. Scrappy scrap. Let's pull everybody off. This is when one of those magnetic diamonds that Spellbinders sells would come in handy. Might make myself like a picture frame with some magnet sheet in it. Tonic has a folding stand type thing with magnet in it, but it's black and it's kind of bulky and it don't fit my style of my space. So I thought maybe I'd go to Goodwill, find a cute picture frame that I could spray paint gold or hot pink. You know, it's cheap, like $2 or something. Do that. Okay. I think I can put these little leaves on here. Let's see, we'll just use this scrap, right? Yeah, okay. But I'm gonna move them so I can fit more on here. Because why wouldn't I? Okay, so you guys, you kids can stay right there. Be good kids. Yes. Okay. And then we'll cut some more yellow flowers. Because I love yellow flowers. Who doesn't love yellow flowers? If you don't, I feel sad for you. Ooh, I might have, you know what? I might have to get some glitter paper out. Maybe we need some glitter. Glitter for the flower centers would be nice, wouldn't it? Cut this down a little bit. Should have made my squares maybe 3 by 3 instead, because the thing with sticky grid, and don't get mad at me, Sizzix or Tim Holtz, because I love me some sticky grid, but you know, at least sticky residue on your paper. So if you have a whole lot of overhang, then it gets sticky. Okay, let's go cut. More flowers. More flowers. I mean, it is actually spring now, so even though it's almost always spring in Florida, spring or summer, we did have some actual winter this year, though. It was cold. Okay. Oh no, I tore it. It's okay. I can make more. That's the joy of die cutting. You can always make more. Let's pop you guys out. Oh, you know what would have been smart? for the leaves, since they're so tiny. It would have been smart to put some adhesive sheet on the back before I cut them out. Because, man, they're going to be fussy to glue. I might actually do that when I cut more flower centers. Be smart. Okay, I'm going to cut some more and do some glitter off camera, and then I'll be back with them all cut, and you can just see what they look like. Alrighty, all of our flowers are cut. We did, look at this, black glitter. Yummy. A little bit of gold glitter. And some white. And then our little sprigs, we did some with the pattern paper. So we have glitter, solids, and pattern paper. I did take my own advice, and I took some of the, when I cut more of the flower centers, I put Sizzix adhesive sheet on the back of the paper before I cut it. But I'm going to move these out of the way. And look at all these leaves. I want to stencil a little bit on the front of one of the card bases. Like I said, these are going to be simple, quick and simple cards, but I think they'll be cute. A Tim Holtz stencil and a little Salvage Patina. And we're going to stencil a little bit of this top pattern on with a blending brush. And this is regular Distress ink, not oxide. And I'm not doing the whole pattern, just a little random bit of it. Put that pad in the wrong spot, didn't I? See, isn't that pretty? I'll do a little more down here. Line it up. We'll move it, line it up again. I have a friend who this card is going to, her dad passed away beginning of the year, and then she just ended up in the hospital a couple weeks ago and had to have some surgery, so I'm gonna send her a sending hugs card because she has had a rough start to the year. And move a little more. Oh, look at that's cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Ooh, maybe I should do some on the inside too. What do we think? You know, no naked insides and all. Oh, sorry for the squeak. I forgot to get my rubber stuff out. All right, let's just do a little kind of off the side. And line it up. Sorry, I know my head's there. Just a little. Make it really light inside. I am in love with this pattern. I don't know why, but it just does it for me. There, just a little bit so it's not plain in there. No naked insides. That's how I roll. Move this out of the way. Squeak, squeak, squeaker. Okay. I think I want sending hugs on here. Where's my sending? Sending. Okay. Sending hugs. And I like how their sample, they kind of shadowed it a little bit. I think I might do that. First, I want to get some flowers on. I think before I do that, I want to die cut a piece of this. A circle, perhaps. So we're going to use the smallest scallop in the switchlet. I remember how to do it. I haven't used this in a while. We're going to die cut a piece of this pattern paper in the switchlet to give our flowers, our flower arrangement somewhere to live. So here's what happens with that switchlet. Look at that. You get your cutout with some really awesome embossing. And I have my sandwich too tight. It started to cut it, but we don't care. Okay. So let's start some flower arranging. Now this is going to say sending hugs. And our sending hugs is just going to go right across the flowers. So let's make a little flower arrangement. It'll be cute. I should be holding this with tweezers. It's easier. There we go. Then which flower first? How about the yellow? And what I'm going to do is curl these up a little. So they're a little dimensional. Just take your tweezers, put them towards the tip of the petal. Just roll it up a little bit. And I mean, it will flatten out a little bit, you know, in the envelope, but it's still, it won't be completely flat when your recipient gets it, so it'll have a little dimension. It'll be nice. Do the same thing with the bigger one. Give it a little tuck and roll. I'm not even really being too particular about where my tweezers are. Just want them to not be completely flat. There we go. A little dab of glue. Like I said, we'll put our centers in at the end because they're going to be tiny and fussy. Okay, now what I want is for this to be a little offset. Yes, just like that. Give it a press there in the center. Isn't that pretty? You have a pretty little flower. Now you could be fancy and you could ink it and stuff if you wanted to too, but I'm not going to do all that because I'm not feeling that fancy. Okay, let's get us some leaves. Ooh, I think I have glitter. Of course I have glitter. Always glitter all the time. Okay. I did a lot of black glitter in because I just was like, oh man, that's pretty. Where's that sticky thing? I love me some black glitter. I don't know why, but it speaks to me, yo. Okay, then we'll do Do a big black one behind it and a small white one. How's that sound? Okay. Where'd my little white one go? Come here, baby. I'm gonna layer it a little bit. Little bear glue. Bear glue to the rescue. Do it like this. So this is what we're gonna have, a little offset. And then we'll add it to the back of the flower. You're not really going to see much of it, but it's going to be pretty. Okay, let that sit and dry up. Then we're going to do the same, just kind of rolling up with the blue. There we go. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Get your flowers rolling. And then we'll do this one. I'm going to do the light behind and the dark in front, I think. Okay. Little dot of glue. And we'll do the other one. Now this one I'm going to do the other way. I'm going to put the light on top. I need to clean it up a little bit, it looks like. Give it a little curl. Do the same with the bigger one. There we go. Curling, curling, curling. Now, I mean, you could get really fancy and get your flower shaping kit out. But, you know, I'm kind of a lazy crafter. If I'm going to do all that, it's going to be like a session of sitting and making a bunch of them all at once, because I mean, it's beautiful, right? You get a great result, but it's a lot of work. When you're a lazy girl, it's a lot of work. Okay, now let's add a few leaves up here. In here. And maybe a darker one. Can go this way. I love this shade of aqua blue. It's so pretty. I gotta say, Close to My Heart did a nice job with the colors of this paper line. Makes me happy. And then let's add a black one. Come on. This way. Look at that flower arranging on paper. And then let's put this stripy one in too. Why not? So we have 3. Because 3 is the magic number. Of course, I don't have 3 sprigs, do I? But that's okay. Or pretend we do. And then we will put, we'll put this blue one down first. Like right about here. Oh, scrap there. Scrappy scrap. Come out. What the heck? Oh, it didn't want to come out of there. I guess it liked that happy home, huh? And then we'll put the other blue one over this way. And then the gold one, which is just a flat one. I thought it would be nice for in the background. Tweezers are helpful with little things. There we go. And then this yellow one, which I love and adore. Where do we want you, baby? Right about here. There, and then if we want to tuck in anything else, we can. Now that all the big pieces are down. We can tuck a little sprig in there. Look how cute. How about a few more leaves too? How about a little aqua one? Can be peeking out. There. There. There we go. A little black one. About right here. This is the type of flower arranging you do if you have allergies. Whoops, a smaller black one right here. Flipped over on me. Listen. No flipping. All right, fine. There you go. Tweezered instead. I got shaky hands today. It's a stroke day. I think we're done with that. We'll just add some centers. See, look at all these extra flowers I have. But I'm excited because they match this paper, and I can, I'm going to stash them with the paper, and then once I've used up all the paper, then they'll go into the die cut stash. But for now, they are staying with this paper. I think I use gray. in the center of the yellow one. See, look at, isn't that a pretty little flower center? Isn't that pretty? Ah. And for this guy, maybe a blue center. Yeah, and that gold one. And that does not have adhesive on it because I cut those out before I realized that that would be a good idea. So a little blue, a little dab will do ya. Oh my goodness. All right, so we've got our long skinny card. I'm still not completely sold on these, but I'm trying. We'll say sending hugs. And I think I want to cut black glitter and maybe do a gray shadow behind it. Yes. Okay, so let's get this sweetie pie stuff down. And I'm just going to stick it flat. Use some good old bear glue. And I've got super skinny foam tape I think I'll use for the words. It should be skinny enough. So we'll do this about here. Oh, you're lucky rolling around in his crate. He's supposed to be taking a nap. It's supposed to be nap time. Yeah, about there. That's a good placement. Yep, it'll fit. Okay. So top's gonna be black glitter, and then we'll do a little shadowy thing behind it with gray. Get this beautiful, clean cut. I mean, wow. I'm pretty impressed. All right, let's get our words layered up. I am not stacking or anything because I'm just not doing that today, but I want to follow Spellbinders example on there and see, look at that. Isn't that cool? Yes, it is. Let's get our super skinny, let's get our super skinny foam tape. Flip our words over. All right, where's the end? Dun, 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 dun. There it is. All right. Get some tape on this. I'll have to trim that a little bit, I think. A bit there. Trying to find spots to put it where you're not going to be able to see it, because even though this is thin, this is like 1/8 of an inch, it's still, this word is skinnier than the foam tape is. So you just have to find the right spots. Right there probably is a good spot. Yes. Trim this off while I'm thinking about it. Sticking it past the top a little there. All right, come on, baby. There we go. Trimmy trim. can hide some. Let's see, how are we going to position these on here? Yeah, so this will go there. And then sending. Ooh, maybe I should just do it this way. Yeah, that might be better. Okay. So sending. Let's get this. See, it's sticking to me. It's very sticky. Yeah, I like it. There we go. Have it all the way over. Sending hugs to my friend. Yeah, I'm going to put some on that each though, because I don't want it to sag. And that being wide, it might sag a little. If there isn't some at both legs. Super sticky. Sending. Stick on it that way. Do it this way. Alrighty, first card with our new toy. Big slimline card, which like I said, I don't usually do, but I think that turned out really, really pretty. I am going to be proud to send this to my friend. Now this one, I want to do a little differently. I want to use this pattern paper on the front. So I'm going to cut it down. I'm going to have to use paper trimmer because I don't have slimline dies. So I'm going to cut down a panel for the front of this and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we have our 3 1/4 by 8 1/4 panel. I'm going to stick this down and then I want to use a piece of this down the side. That's down. Now I cut this so there's a white border on the sides but not the top and the bottom. I'm going to use a little bit of this film strip sticker, which I love, 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 love. As I mentioned, I love it. Ooh, maybe I want it this way though, because I don't want to cover up those cameras very much. So get this on here as straight as I can, because you know, crooked eye. And we'll trim it off with some lovely non-stick scissors. Thank you very much. Okay, isn't that cool? I'm gonna put this piece back on the sheet for later usage because it's pretty. I'm not wasting it. I'm going to use this little flag sticker that says love every moment, but I'm going to mat it on one of the blues. Dark blue, light blue, dark blue. I'm going to mat it and cut around it, and then we're going to put it on with some foam tape. There we go. And then we'll trim that. And trim this. I'm not going to flag the flag either. It's going to stay like that. All right, so I'm going to put this on with foam tape, and then we're going to build a flower cluster around it. Non-stick scissors. There we go. And I see I have a little corner sticking up here. I must not have gotten big gun adhesive on. So I'm going to stick a little bear glue under it. Just stick it back down. There. And then let's see. Yeah, we're going to about center it. There, I think that looks decent. And then let's start putting flowers around it because it's going to be pretty. Black glitter has to be in here because of this. It needs black. And then use you for sure. We want to add a little yellow maybe. Brighten it up. Another towards the bottom. Black flower, faux show. And let's do, oh, let's see, any smaller? Yeah, use a smaller one. And then okay, I think that's enough of those. Get some of these out. I haven't even didn't use any of these on the other card. I don't want any of that gold, I don't think, this time around. Then, of course, a few of these because they're beautiful. That one. Okay. They're tweezers. Do some curling. Just super simple, dimple, dimple. There we go. There we go. And this one. Curl it up. Just so they're not super flat. This guy, go right here. I'm going to layer this black sparkly one right over top of it. See, just right over it. They are BFFs. And then we'll have another teal one out this side, at the bottom. I think we'll put the yellow at the bottom too. And I'm only putting the tiniest amounts of glue on these in case I decide I want to tuck, you know, things back and behind or anything. Add this yellow flower. Just a flat one. And then we'll add this flat one on the side. peeking out. Then how about this? Ooh, white glitter. Flat one. Right there. Peeking out. I like them to peek out. And then I'm going to put this little teal one on this yellow one. Layer them up. And then let's layer. Okay, which way do we want this? Let's see. I want the lighter blue on top this time. I think the other card I did it opposite. All right. Glue that together. Give it a second to set. Do a little curling. Just light curling. Not Olympic curling. Ha ha ha. There we go. And then this one. Okay, and then we will put these two together and give them a second to set. Little cutie pies. Let's see, we got glitter. Oh yes, and glitter. Okay, this one's definitely going here because it's fabulous. Look at that, just peek right out. Is that great or what? Okay, and then this white glitter one. Why not use it? Then how about here for this little baby blue one? Look at Betty. Cutie patootie. Look how cute. Flower arranging for allergy people. Then it's a light blue one. Right there, yeah. Right there. This little black one. Okay, let's do flower centers. And then once our flowers are completed, then we can decide if maybe we need, I don't think we're gonna need anything else, but you never know. You might end up feeling froggy. Okay, so let's do white glitter in this one right here. Alrighty, white glitter, flower center, and this has Sizzix adhesive sheet on it, so I didn't need to put any glue. And then what do we want to do in that one? Gray. to do gray in the yellow flower. All right, I want to layer a white glitter with a yellow cardstock. Words are hard. Curling them up a little bit because that makes me happy. Curling them up. Little bear glue in the center. And then try and offset it a little. Now this one, I think I'm going to put on with some foam tape. And I have this skinny stuff left, so I'm just going to use some of it. With a gray center. Right there. Ooh, I like the gray on that. White glitter. That's nice. And then a color center. Probably a white one, huh? White glitter, flower center. Ooh, that looks nice on there. Want to add a little bit of bling to this one. We're going to use, which, I mean, there's glitter already, right? We're going to use these bitty sparkles. Just teeny, 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 teeny. Did I mention that they were teeny? Just a couple here and there. Here. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. How about there? That'll make 5. Odd number 5. And then for the inside, because you know, no naked insides, we're just going to put a couple of flowers down in the corner. Alrighty, so for this week's New Toy Tuesday, we created 2 slimline cards using 2 new sets from Spellbinders. I like them both, but man, this one I'm really happy with. Very, very happy with. I might make a couple more before I send that off to my friend. I hope you enjoyed watching me make these cards. I hope you got a little inspiration. You know, Spellbinders dies, man. They're just great. Remember, be excellent to each other and go make something. Bye.